Hi everyone, it's Celia from Simply Celia's Teacher. Welcome to my daily cross-stitch adventure. I'm excited to share what I'm working on this week, some snippets of my day, and just enjoy the process of creating something beautiful. Let's dive right in! Time for coffee. This is my mug. It actually keeps my coffee warm for a longer time. I don't use like the ceramic mug because it's not keeping my coffee warm. It will turn cold so fast, and I don't drink coffee so fast. So yeah. I wish I can show you like a beautiful coffee mug, but no, I don't have that kind of thing. And let's do some stitching and enjoy coffee. Happy Friday, friends! Today is March 14th, 2025, and I'm stitching while brewing coffee. But I want to share this with you. This Fairy Dreams by Lavender and Lace is scheduled to be stitched this week, and I did that, but I wasn't really stitching like many hours. I was doing something else, but let me show you what I did. So it's really a slow, small progress. I stitched this part. That's it, just this part. This is 28 count Monaco fabric, and it's really tight and thick, and sometimes it's hard to stitch. I stitch on hand for this project. I think I mentioned that I want to put this in a frame. I want to try that because I will not put this back to the whip bin. I am going to put stitches on this once I've done with the outhouse. This is the next project that I'm going to focus every morning, because I only have her skirt left, and I guess some of the beading, and that's it. Like a little skirt here like that. If I continue working on her every day, then this will be completed as soon as possible. But of course I have to do the outhouse first, and this will be the morning stitch. And today is Friday, so I am going to focus on my flower bride tonight. And yeah, I have edited my video last night. It was really long. You've seen it already, so yeah. And yeah, we will see what's will be my day like today. But I'll fold this temporarily because I'm going to focus on my outhouse. Good morning. Hey guys, Friday evening. This is how I celebrate my, thank God it's Friday. I am doing yard work. It's 73 degrees right now. I am wearing long sleeve because I don't want to have an itchy thingy going on there, but I wanted to clean this area. This is rhododendron. There are already buds, but the tree is actually not healthy, and I wanted to clean the surroundings of this tree because it's full of oak leaves. I think it's oak, maple, oak, I don't know. Someone told me it's an oak tree. There's so many leaves around, and I wanted to burn these leaves, but not today because it's a little bit windy. but I wanted to clean this area as well. Clean it up with leaves because I don't want snake around my house. Hey guys, happy Saturday morning. So I'm here in our sunroom. This is not my stitching spot, but I think it is perfect to sit here in the morning. So I want to share this project. I started it yesterday. I said the fabric that I ordered from 1 to 3 stitch is not here yet, but I found this 25 count mushroom something Lucana, and I don't know why I bought that. I forgot why I bought it, but something for maybe for heaven and earth. But I have another fabric for heaven and earth, so it made me, I was like looking at this project, and there's no half quarter stitches or something like that. It's all full cross stitch. So I decided to use this fabric instead for this, and the border needs a specialty stitch. Let me see. Caron Collection Water Lilies, the border, and I don't have that and I don't want to buy, so I replaced it with DMC 123, and so I started it. My initial plan is to stitch this on 16 count vintage mocha, but I decided to use this instead and stitch on 25 count 1/1, and now I'm making progress using this, and I really loved it. Full crossed 1/1, and I'm so excited. I'm stitching the border right now. I'm so excited to stitch on the flowers, and yeah, so later on I will, because this is my morning project, I will, once I'm done here and put a few stitches here, I'm gonna work on this, and then I'll go to the town. There's a St. Patrick's parade this morning. I have to be there before they close the road so I can park, and there's also a walking trail there, so I'll do that, watch the parade, and then yeah, that's my plan for Saturday. Not doing anything else. See you later. Happy Saturday, guys. Saturday afternoon. I just came back from The other time, watched the parade, visiting the local shops, thrifting because there was like a church rummage sale. And now I'm working on, I have worked so hard last night to complete 4 more squares, and it's done. I'm gonna share that with you when this is finished. I made an accordion out of a muslin fabric, and now I'm gonna attach the squares and then create a book and then figure out how to fully finish my cover. I need to stitch everything together, and yeah, I think I have 8 squares, and I'm gonna work on that. Just want to share that with you. I'll use just the regular sewing threads because I wanted to do blanket stitch and I want to pull tight to secure my pages. And you've seen this already. Blanket stitch around. It looks so many stitches in this page. But yeah, share with you. But first, let me clean up my craft room, and then once I get tired, I sit down and do some stitching. At least I'm not cleaning in straight all day, and I'm not stitching straight all day. I divide my time. It's fun that way. Outside is actually nice, but it's cloudy. Weather is unpredictable. I saw lightning during the parade, and it's kind of raining today, this afternoon, I guess. It's windy a little bit, but I'm here. There's a craft show going on in another town, but I prefer to stay home and work on my projects. Yeah, see you later. Hey guys, another fully finishing project and project ideas for you. I am currently holding this dot tool or something to create dots. So I'm using it to put dots around this frame. Put this away. So I have this paint, acrylic paint. You know, I do paint, so I have a lot of paintings in there. Paint stuff like that in different colors, and I thought it matches the color in here. So this is Snowflower Diaries. It's a free stuff on her website. And this frame, I got this from the Dollar General, and it was actually it was gold, and I painted it with white acrylic paint. I put several layers of white acrylic paint on this because the gold was, even with sanding it a little bit, the acrylic paint, this is what I use. It's not sticking that much, so I have to do several layers until I give up, you know. And this is the design of the wall art, and I'll just have to put it on top. So, but before that, I wanted to decorate the frame. I've always wanted to do this. I've seen someone who's doing embroidery, and she actually framed her embroidery project on a frame that she also painted on something. So sometimes it doesn't match, the art on the frame doesn't match on the art itself in the middle, and it looks really like very creative, and I wanted to do that. I just don't want a blank, a white, plain white. I want to put something fun. And so yeah, I just decided to go with the pink color, that so it matches a little bit, but I'll go for dots. I want to put dots around and see if it doesn't look nice. It's fine. I can always repaint it next year maybe, or since I'm doing the lacing at the back, I can always like make it into something else when I don't like the result of this. But just want to share with you, I will continue on putting dots. I don't do dot crafting. Like I've seen people doing the dots. I don't know anything about it, but this is a good try. Just we'll see. We'll see what will happen. Okay.
Oh,
Hey, so I think I'm not gonna wait until the end of March to post another video because I've collected enough clips for another episode for this month. So this is gonna be my last clip, and I'm going to share with you some fully finishes and something else that I made last night. So yeah. And but before showing you stuff, I am going to thank these following kind people who left comments on my last video. I haven't responded to you yet, but I've read the comments, and I'm so appreciative of your comments. To Corina Wooten, Corina Stubbs, they're both Corina, and Heather of the Mirror Image Stitcher. Thanks for your comments, and thanks for your support, and thanks for watching my videos. And I think I have a few subscribers as well, so so thank you. Anyways, first let me show you well, they're all finishes. I'm not gonna show you whips. I'll just share it with you in the next episode. But what I have here are fully finishes. So here's my fully finished for that spring rabbit that I stitched from the Snowflower Diaries. So here it is, guys. I actually the fabric is kind of a mint color, but it shows a little bit darker on the camera. But it's a little bit lighter in person. Yeah. So this frame is a $1 frame that I got from Dollar General. It used to have a gold color around it, so I sanded it a little bit and painted white craft acrylic paint, and I used my dot tool to dot around using just a thick acrylic paint, artist paint that I have, and it doesn't really create a really nice dot. It's not, the paint that I use is not for dot art. It's for regular acrylic painting, medium thick body acrylic, but it's okay. So this is how I decorate the frame. I've always wanted to paint, to decorate something, like do some painting on a frame, as I've seen one artist, embroidery artist, that did that to her frames as well. So I've always wanted to try. This is my first attempt, so I went for a very simple dotted, and hopefully someday I'll be able to do some bold colors and bold designs around my cross-stitcher embroidery projects, but I'm not there yet. I'm still not confident to do that. I might try it one day, but this one I hand stitched the fabric and the trim around, but I put felt at the back of it so I can just hand stitch it and then use the glue and apply the glue on the felt so I can attach this. This is not a removable frame, it's not. So there's a design. I think I have a video that shows that, so I don't need to explain, but there was an art, a butterfly thing. So I just glued this piece. Yeah. And I just use like a coaster, the one that I have used in my kitchen, like a bowl. I have a bowl that fits inside the circle and use that as my template. So this is my Snow Flower Diaries, the freebie spring bunny, your Easter bunny, spring bunny. And next fully finished I have is this. I'm sorry about the train. We have a train track behind our house. A little bit far, but you can hear it. It's so loud. So it carries mostly coal. Wrong timing. And it's not gonna, it's a long, well, it's not long. That's good. Usually it's really long. They carry like coals and other stuff, mostly cargo. So here is the folk art bird that is designed by Jeremiah Junction, the old magazine, the Country Cross Stitch. And I found this frame from Marshall's and I would think it's perfect for this. I really like the design around it. Really like it. When I saw this, I had to made sure that everything fits, and it is. Looks like it's meant for this design. So yeah. And the frame is around $6.99 from Marshall's, but I really like it. So yeah. So this is meant for a table decorations and not a wall decoration. But I can actually do a wall decoration for this. We'll see. And then next is this. So I call this a dust envelope. I stopped making project bags because the zippered pouch that I bought from Amazon works. I don't need to make another one, but I saved the fabric for the finished projects. So I thought if I have to use my fabric and spend time making, I think I wanted to create a cover for my finished projects, because we spend a lot of time stitching and a lot of money and even framing it. And I haven't seen anyone showing how they store their finished cross stitch. And mine is stored in, especially the Christmas, you only display it once a year in a certain amount of time, and then the rest you have to store them somewhere. So no, but I haven't seen anyone showing like how they store it. They probably put it wrapped plastic or wrapped like a pillowcase or something. And I think for me, I think it's best to have a envelope or a bag for them, because the finished projects we need to take care of them as well, because you've spent a lot of time and money completing them, and we're just not taking care of them, when we store. I don't know, for me, I just store them somewhere and I don't want to do that anymore. So this is my first attempt, first in acting or making my idea into fruition. Is that how you say it? So I created this. I intended at first to put a batting and coat it in the front, but nothing in the back, because the front, it has this project has glass on it, but then I realized it takes a lot of work. So I will show you the second envelope that I made, but this is the first one. And I quickly stitched like a hand cross stitch the name of the project, Merry Christmas. So this fabric is actually curtain that I bought from the yard sale, the church yard sale last Saturday, and I only paid like $1 for a big huge fabric. And the inside fabric is a curtain as well that comes with this house. This house has kind of a swag or something, this color, and just I use it. And here's here's the one that I framed. This is from, I'm sorry for the glare, there's no way there's a lot of windows around in the sunroom. This is the birthday gift I received from Heather, and I found a perfect frame for this from Marshalls. So I framed this myself. I decided to keep the glass. And then here's the back. I used a scrapbook paper. And then I put a note here that this is a stitched by Heather Miller and a birthday gift, March 2025. And this one is actually from 123 Stitch, a package that I ordered like a fabric. And I used this to put in front to protect. And then made this bag. And so when I put this away in a closet, it's protected. And I use Velcro to close the flap. It's lined also, guys. I really like lined stuff. And then I can tell that it's a Merry Christmas. Yeah, made that. And it's also having this, if you don't put it in a closet, it's also protect your piece from getting sand damaged. And I made this also, the same fabric, outside and inside. This one, I did not put any batting, just the fabric and the lining, because my plan is to just cut a cardboard and cut the batting and then put it in front inside, so that I don't have to quilt anything because it's a big piece. And I'm going forward, I'm going to do the same thing for the rest. So let me show you the front. I stitched Christmas Angel over there. And this is the Christmas Angel by Joanne Elliott. So I'm gonna cut a cardboard, the one from the packaging cardboard, to protect this mirror. I'm going to measure the inside. And then I'm going to cut also a piece of felt or backing and glue that on the cardboard, so that when I keep this, I will put the cardboard with the glued felt or backing, and the felt or backing will be like in between this and the cardboard to protect the glass. So that way I don't need to use and waste a batting, or I don't need to do any quilting. So that limits the work. But then of course, adding a cardboard and batting inside will protect the glass when storing. And still I use the Velcro and a longer one this time because this is a big project. But yeah, I have a lot to do. I will be thrifting more curtain, thrifting more. So, and then I'll probably use my old fabrics that I don't want to use for something else, and use that to make a dust envelope or dust bag for all my finished cross stitch. I'll start with the Christmas stuff. I'm not gonna make yet for those that are on the wall whole year round, but Christmas needs some kind of this. So yeah, that's all I have for you for this episode. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment or email me or something like that. I will try my best to answer. And thank you so much for watching. And if you like what I'm sharing, please consider subscribing. And see you next time. Happy stitching. Bye.